Alright, y'all, so check it out. This a hood story time. So I'm gonna spit it for the hood niggas talk, tell the story how hood niggas tell a story, you feel me? Alright. So this when I was 12, right? Let me tell y'all this story. This shit crazy as hell when I think about it. This dude named Forrest or whatever. And motherfuckers, I can say I don't know about like motherfuckers in other neighborhoods, but niggas in my neighborhood did not like this nigga. This nigga used to, he used to just annoy motherfuckers in my neighborhood, right? Like that kid that everybody want to fight. He was that kid, but he was kind of a little bit slow or whatever, a little bit slow or whatever. But we did not like his ass or whatever. So one time, I'm in school and I'm in 6th grade. I think he in like 7th or 8th grade, which I think honestly 7th grade. I think he was in 7th grade. Could have been, I don't know, 7th or 8th grade or whatever. He was a bigger kid or whatever, right? So I catch him in the bathroom, and he talking shit or whatever, and he talking shit about one of the girls in our neighborhood, and I wasn't fucking with it. You feel me? He was talking about shit about one of the girls in our neighborhood, which I wasn't talking to her. She was one of my friend's sisters, his older sister, and he was talking shit about her in the bathroom, and he tried to call me out in the bathroom. I'm like, nah. Well, I didn't fall in that school a bunch of times, but I'm like, nah. I'm like, I'm gonna catch him in the neighborhood. I told him like, all right, bro. We ain't fighting in the bathroom. So, later that day, I go back to my neighborhood, and I'm like, Forrest ass was talking shit in the bathroom. I don't think those are my exact words, but I'm like, Forrest ass was talking shit in the bathroom or whatever, right? So, it was it was two of my friends. One of them named Wayne, this little light skinned boy. His sister was light skinned. That was the sister that Forrest was talking about, his older sister. And it was me. I'm Trail. You feel me? And then it was I forgot dude's name. Antoine. That was his name. His name was Antoine. His name was Antoine. That was a nigga name. And his older brother name was Antoine. Antoine ain't got shit significance to do in the story. They just both had Twan in their name. All right. So, I go there and I tell, Twan, and I tell Wayne, like Forrest was talking shit about such and such, your older sister in the bathroom or whatever, right? And, Twan asked, he was like, I ain't even finna fight. I'm like, bro, I ain't finna fight. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna fight, And I told Wayne was gonna fight or whatever. He was a little light skinned boy or whatever. So we went over to the little area or whatever. We was over by like a little cut area, like to cut into another neighborhood, right? And we was over there, just looking, about to go over there to go find, where Forrest was. And I think it was at the time, I think it was Forrest's sister, one of Forrest's friends. She was a female. She came over there, and we like, go tell Forrest we're looking for him or whatever. She did just that. Forrest came later that day, and we all start, taking our turns, fight or whatever. The first nigga that fought was me. You feel me? I get in there, and we fighting or whatever. I forgot exactly who got who on the ground. I think who first. You feel me? But I just remember I was on top of him, beating him up. Then actually no. It was Keith. Antoine was in this story, because I think it was Antoine who pulled my feet back to trying to break the fight up or whatever. But then, when he did that shit, Forrest ass flipped me over and started beating my ass. He was on top of me just throwing my shit in or whatever, and he hit me in the eye, which set me off. I know it's a fight, you're gonna get hit wherever you get hit, but he hit me in the eye. I'm like, my eye hurt. So I got pissed off or whatever, right? And, they broke the fight up, chill out, whatever. So, Wayne got his rounds with him. Wayne whooped his ass, you feel me? Wayne got in there, whooped dude ass. Wayne got in there, whooped boy ass, right? So, that I guess that was his first fight or something where Wayne actually beat somebody ass. So they was over there celebrating, clapping it up and shit like that, And they over there talking about I lost the fight or whatever because dude was over there whooping my ass or whatever. I'm like, bro, like, dude, you pulled my legs, nigga. Like, nobody seems to remember that part, or nobody seemed to remember that part, you feel me? Which kind of pissed me off. It was crazy as hell. I'm like, how y'all just gonna forget the part where dude pulled my fucking legs back? Like, he was trying to break the fight up, nigga. Dude flipped me over, started whooping my ass. I'm not making this shit up, dude. So, all right, so let me get back to the story. Wayne ass whooped his ass or whatever. I got mad or whatever, right? So I think it was twice or whatever. As soon as Wayne got done with his ass, I ran up on his ass, started charging his ass. I started hitting this shit, because I was pissed off. You feel me? So I'm over there, doing that shit. Eventually they break the fight up again. I think Wayne and him go another round or something like that, which is kind of brief. They ain't really like go, it wasn't like, the previous 2 or 3 fights or whatever. So, as soon as Wayne get done again, I jump on this nigga. I'm in like 6th grade. I think I jump on his back or whatever, take him to the ground, which is kind of crazy and stupid and gay now that I think about it. But I ain't got nothing against gay people, but that's goofy shit. You feel me? But I did whatever. So eventually they break the fight up, and Wayne gets so goddamn so angry or whatever, talking about y'all jump me. I'm like, we ain't jump you, nigga. I waited till he got off of you to beat your ass. You feel me? I waited till he got off, so he like, nah, y'all jump me or whatever. So his ass tweaked, running to the cut. His sister leave or whatever, with him or whatever. So he going to the cut or whatever. They over there celebrating. Wayne mama come back. His sister over there, and they over here bragging about dude whooping Forrest ass. They over here literally going crazy. They're like, oh, he won his first fight or whatever. Like, he won his first fight. I'm over there like, yeah, he won his first fight. You feel me? I'm slick, jealous or whatever. I ain't gonna allow slick envious. You feel me? I'm like, bro, you see them 3 fights? I just fought this nigga 3 times, and I beat him 3 times. But y'all talking about I ain't beat him the first time that count. You feel me? I was mad as hell. I ain't say nothing. I'm like, yeah, he won his first fight. I'm over there clapping it up, slick, tweaking like, bro, they celebrating this nigga win. I ain't getting my fight celebrated. Shit, I wish my mama come outside and be like, boy, you whooped his ass. But that shit ain't happen. You feel me? So shit, later that day, they celebrating the whole day or whatever. So, next thing I know, everybody in the crib except me and Antoine, it's dark outside now, you feel me? So dudes come through the cut or whatever, I forgot how many dudes it was, but it had to be like somewhere between like 3 and 7 maybe. It was a bunch of dudes. It was probably like 5 dudes, honestly. That's me splitting the difference. But it's probably like 5 dudes came through the cut, and they over here like, what them boys who jump Forrest at. I'm over here like, I don't even know. Like, I swear, I'm like, I don't even know. Then, I look down, it's dark, and the street light is kind of like, it's a cut, but, the cut is kind of off from the street, a little distance from the street. So the street light barely get it light over there. Like, it's barely light over there or whatever. Then I look down, I slick just see like a little shine, and I think it's like from his, he had a sweater on, it was coming from his sweater pocket or whatever. And I realized, I'm like, that's a knife, G. I'm like, damn, like, dude was coming over here to beat my ass and cut me, you feel me? So, as soon as they like, what them boys who jump Forrest at? And I think, actually, no, they like, dude, what them dudes who jump Forrest at or whatever? And I'm like, shit, I don't even know. Oh, I walk my ass right back to the crib, walk in the crib. As soon as I go up the stairs to get into the crib or whatever, I see Forrest ass coming out the cut after them boys. I'm like, damn, nigga, I would have been my ass, boy. And dude had a knife, G. Dude would have killed my ass, like, straight up, G. Like, for real, man. I went in the house feeling crazy as hell. I'm over there tweaking, like, damn, I really could have just lost my life tonight, you feel me? That shit was bogus as hell, man. Like, like, damn, man. I was like 12 in that story. I was like the first time. Well, nah, that wasn't even the first time I ain't even gonna speak on that. The first time I could have lost my life doing some stupid shit. But fuck it, you feel me? Hey, if y'all enjoyed that story time, I ain't told y'all like it, like how hood niggas tell stories. I wasn't gonna be like, yeah. So I walked to the cut or whatever. Oh shit. I was gonna be like, I went to the shortcut and walked through that. Nah, fuck. You could play it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that motherfucker though. That's shit straight up. It's as real as it gets. You feel me? Shit straight. You get me? Yeah. But yeah. Fuck it. Deuces. Fuck out of here.